Down as he was calling me, my phone went completely dead.
That her mother, 30-year-old Letitia Davis, had left the night before without telling her where she was going. The teenager explained that she had walked to a nearby gas station to make the call, as she and her two younger brothers, ages 1 and 3.
My mother, she's been gone. Well, she just left this morning. And now
I mean, if there's a possibility that you can start heading this way, because I would recommend you start heading this way so you can actually talk to DHS to see what's going on.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Pretty serious matter, so. Yeah, do you want to talk to your daughter?
Yes.
Yeah, here she is.
Later that night, shortly after the—
Alright, what's up with y'all? So look, man, I'm back again with another video, and this situation right here is crazy as hell, but I'm glad that everything did come to the light. But before we get into this video, I just want to tell y'all that I do appreciate y'all. I hope that everything is okay with you in your life, and I'm wishing y'all nothing but the best in every aspect of your life. And I'm also hoping that y'all are okay out there physically, mentally, and spiritually. And when I say this, I'm only talking to my supporters, to those who reciprocate the same energy back to me, and to those who say the same thing back to me in return. And also, I have a ticket sale going on for the rest of the week. And this ticket sale is different than the last ones. You can actually get double, triple, or even quadruple the amount of tickets that you normally been getting. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I have a 2025 Chevy Trax that I'm raffling off in the next couple of weeks. The title will be in hand, and you will be receiving this car outright with no strings attached, just like I did the last vehicle that I gave away. And also, I will be giving out $1,000 to 4 different people. I will be splitting it up in between you guys. And yeah, man, everything will be on live, so you will be able to see the winner in real time, just like the last car I gave away. Other than that, let's go ahead and get straight into the situation right here, because we got a lot to talk about and a lot to watch. So basically, long story short, this is a young lady by the name of Letitia Davis. Now look, Letitia been out here doing her thing allegedly, you know, and her daughter is fed up. Now her daughter, I think, is 15 years old if I'm not mistaken. And I ran across this video, right, with the situation. And I said, let me go ahead and get into it. So I did a little bit more investigating, and I found out that there is a full body cam footage video that's out there. So I downloaded that as well. We're finna get into that, but I did see the bits and clips from this first video, basically just when this stuff really just happened. And yeah, the daughter seemed like they really are tired of each other, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's kind of understandable to a certain extent. You know, kids get to a certain age to the point where they do feel like they are the adult. You can't tell them what to do, get a little bit like rebellious and combative and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that this is the case, but I can understand how she was acting. And I'm just saying, you know, like, there's some hostility there. It wasn't like a mutual respect how it should be between a mother and a daughter, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. Just all my thoughts and opinions. I ain't seen the full video like I said before, but I did see this, like, you know, a couple clips of this video right here. But the full body cam footage is about to come up right after this right here. So let's get into it and see what the hell really going on. Let's go.
Mother under arrest, and her 3 children in Poinsett County are safe tonight thanks to a swift thinking of the old.
I'm tripping. And another thing is that I don't like about this, and I feel like she should be definitely charged to the maximum extent, is because the only thing that was in the refrigerator was milk. That's some of the most weirdest, craziest things to do, knowing that you have 3 children that are waiting on you. The daughter was making it seem like, you know, she does this a lot as well too. But it is just sad and unfortunate that people are out here moving the way that they're moving. I just had to say that. It was on my mind when I heard her talk. Other than that, let's get back into the video.
This child to leave their home and call for help. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Stephanie Skurlock.
And I'm Greg Hurst. The mom is facing child charges for leaving the kids home alone. WRG's Ashley Paul spoke with neighbors who say this arrest has been a long time coming.
Come home from 6:30 from work in the morning, and one's always standing out in the road with nothing but a diaper on.
Neighbors in Poinsett County, Arkansas are breathing a sigh of relief tonight after learning 3 children across the street have been taken away from their mother.
I've sat out here and watched the baby crawl out of the house and almost to the road before anybody ever noticed and would come out there and get it.
30-year-old Letitia Davis of Truman is facing child charges tonight. According to a police report, a teenage girl escaped from the home on Mildred Avenue and went up the street to the gas station to call police after Davis left the night before and never returned home. Police responded and met the young girl at the house along with her 1-year-old and 3-year-old brothers. The report says the temperature inside the house was 90 degrees and the children were left without any food to eat.
Children that age require adults to be present. I mean, a 14-year-old shouldn't be tasked with taking care of kids that age.
Corporal David Davison with Truman Police responded to the call that day and immediately called DHS, who responded and tried to reach Davis.
They told her, come home now or we're taking your kids, and she just wasn't listening, and then they called her back again, and she even acted like she spoke a different language.
Corporal Davison says the children's father ultimately was granted.
Now this crazy, weird, slow fucker was acting like she spoke a different language. She really wanted to be up under that boy nuts that she was with, man. I'm telling you now, she been throwing cat all night, throat, so probably all type of different stuff. And yes, I said what I said. If you knew her, yes, that's what I said. She been throwing cat across the room. Her throat so she numb, all type of different stuff. She wasn't worried about them kids. And it's just so sad and unfortunate that these kids are having to go through certain things. The situation ain't funny at all if you knew her. But I do got a different sense of humor, and I said what I said. But other than that, you know, it's just crazy that you would leave your kids like this. I know me personally, if I leave my child with anybody, that's just, I mean, just anybody, my granny, and I know my granny gonna feed her and everything, but I gotta make sure that you good. Like, hey, I'm gonna ask my granny, hey, is this over here, this over there? I'm gonna ask my mama, hey, you got this over there and this over there? Because I'm trying to accommodate my child. I'm trying to make sure. I'm trying to make sure that they are okay. Well, she's okay. I ain't got no multiple kids, but I'm trying to make sure she's okay before I leave and stuff like that. A lot of people need to implement their children in their thought process. You know, it's like they get so stigmatized or they get so, you know, discombobulated by the wrong things to the point where they put their kids on the back burner. But let's get back into this. I can't believe this slow fucking there acting like she don't know no Espanol. You know what I'm saying? No English. Let's get back into this.
Temporary custody of the kids, and Davis was arrested when she finally returned home later that night.
The only thing I could think was she hasn't called the police, asked where her kids were. She's made no mention of the kids. She's just hanging out at her house like nothing's wrong.
The report says the teenager indicated her mother has done this several times before and was relieved to finally have help. We wanted to hear Davis's side of the story, but there was no one to speak to on her behalf, and she remains in the Poinsett County Jail tonight. For your news leader, I'm Ashley Paul, WREG News Channel 3.
Disturbing new details tonight on a story we first told you about last month, a mother's alleged abandonment of her 3 young children and the desperate call that led to her arrest. WREG's Alan Self has the stunning body cam footage.
We've obtained body cam footage of police visiting this home on July 14th, where police say 3 children were left.
So there's nobody here right now other than just you two?
She's leaving every single night. We fight all the time.
Every single night?
Are you here by yourself with the kids?
Yeah, with the kids. I got another baby and him right here.
On July 14th, a 15-year-old girl called police, fearing for her and her brother's lives.
I got to say something before something else happens. I got to say something, or she gonna end up dead. Or we gonna end up dead somewhere.
The teenager pleaded with officers to remove her from the home.
If y'all don't get me out the house, I want to know it. I'm not staying here, sir. If y'all make me stay here, y'all gotta tell me to do it.
We won't make you stay here.
The children's mother, Letitia Davis, had been gone overnight, allegedly leaving the teen, a 1-year-old, and a 3-year-old without food. Body cam footage shows an officer finding only milk in the fridge. Officers also found the temperature in the home over 90 degrees.
How long has it not been working?
Since yesterday.
The 15-year-old revealed this wasn't the first time her mother had left the home alone.
I don't feel safe here. And she do this every single night.
Later, Davis claimed her car broke down and her phone died.
As he was calling me, my phone went completely dead, and that's why I was talking about the lady, you know, that was on the phone, and that's what I had been telling her. Like my truck went completely down.
Davis was arrested on 3 counts of welfare of a minor. She's since bonded out on a $10,000 bond, but police say the children are no longer in her custody. We returned to the house to get a word from Letitia Davis, but a man answered, greeting us with hostility. For your news leader in Truman, I'm Alan Self, WREG News Channel 3.
Now, I don't know why they said that it was allegedly no food there when they looked in there and it was only milk. It's crazy to me, but I do understand certain laws and stuff like that. You know, you got to cover yourself and stuff. But, you know, I feel like that there's no sympathy in cases like this. You know, she knew what she was doing. She was well aware, and her child was just tired. Like, kids don't want to sit here and continue raising other kids that's not theirs. You know, they want to enjoy their lives. And these kids are more vocal than ever. You know what I'm saying? Especially because of social media. God damn, somebody flying down the street. God damn, cuz, where cuz going? Anyway, Damn, through my train of thought. They finna flip the car over trying to get up out of here. But, damn. Anyway, man, hell, take care of your damn kids. Damn, couldn't even go home with all that flying and shit. I threw my whole train of thought. Let's get back into it, shit.
Davis's next court date is scheduled for next Wednesday, August 28th. We'll keep monitoring the case and let you know what happens.
I don't feel safe here. I don't feel safe here. And she do this every single night.
So where did she go?
With her boyfriend. She got multiple men, I think. I don't know. She got basically 5 dudes.
Damn.
My truck went down as he was calling me. My phone went completely dead.
On July the 14th of 2024, police receive a distressing call from a 15-year-old girl who reported that her mother, 30-year-old Letitia Davis, had left the night before without telling her where she was going. The teenager explained that she had walked to a nearby gas station to make the call, as she and her 2 younger brothers, ages 1 and 3, were left alone at the home with no working air conditioning and no food. The girl also mentioned that the refrigerator contained only milk and there was no other food in the house. The report states that the house was 90 degrees.
My mother, she's been gone. Well, she just left this morning, and now I just text her. Well, let me tell you something. The reason why I called y'all is for me and my brother's safety. I do not want to be here. She's messing with a couple dudes. I'm not sure if they names or not. Look, sir, I just don't know. I'm 15 years old.
You're 15?
Yes, I'm 15.
Do you have your dad?
Yeah, my dad. I just texted. The only way I can contact him is on TikTok. And I told him I'm from the car.
Does he have a phone number?
On TikTok?
I don't know. Let me go text him right quick.
What's his name?
Timothy White.
So there's nobody here right now other than just you two?
She be leaving every single night. We fight all the time. I be
here by yourself with the kids?
Yeah, with the kids. I got another baby and him right here.
Are these your siblings?
Yes, these my siblings. My siblings, whatever.
Oh, yep.
Do you mind if we come inside, please?
Hello, boy. Hello.
Do you want to for her vehicle on the walk-in room where on industrial and how it's down and
He's cold?
Damn.
He's cold?
Yeah. It's not cold in there. They got to come fix the air conditioner. I'll tell y'all where he stays. I ain't got a phone.
Does he stay here, sir?
Oh, I'm staying with me.
I'm gonna call BHS.
I always got my foot. She do this every single year. All the time. And then I threaten her.
I said 15.
Alright, 870 what?
One of the neighbors said she saw a baby crawl out of the house and nearly reach the road. She remarked that she would come home at 6:30 in the morning and always see one of the children standing in the road with nothing but a diaper on. She said that they had screamed at the children constantly, never spoke, but always screamed.
What's mom's name?
Letitia Davis.
Letitia Davis.
This is ongoing. Apparently she leaves every other day.
This is supposed to be, this is an ongoing issue with leaving the 15-year-old in charge of the 2 younger ones, the 3-year-old and the 1-year-old. She done tried to call the cell phone a couple of times, and the only way to get a hold of Dad is over TikTok. Yeah.
Y'all make me stay here, y'all not staying to do it.
We won't make you stay here, okay? But
I'm not staying here.
I got you. We just work with it.
Well, we're at the residence.
See what we can do. Get us a little time, we gotta make some phone calls and stuff.
Hey, what's your mom's cell phone number?
It's okay.
So how long has she been gone? Right now?
Since this morning.
Since this morning?
Yep. I called and said that she would, to get y'all to come. I was told them she was gone since last night, but it's not actually what happened. I called y'all because, I didn't feel safe here. I don't feel safe here. And she do this every single night.
So where does she go?
With her boyfriend. She got multiple men, I think. I don't know, she got a list with 5 dudes. And I don't feel safe here. And we be fighting. You fight?
Huh? Lauren. She said to call that number.
We fight all the time.
You said the central area not working? How long has it not been working?
Since yesterday. I'm 15 years old and I should choose where I'm going to stay. And I should stay with my father.
Is there
I know where he stay and I know where he at.
is there there's another kid that's right?
I got 2 more brothers. They with their grandma right now. They with their grandma.
Okay.
Is there a way they contact grandma? No, she ain't. I don't know.
Police responded to the call that day and immediately contacted the Department of Human Services, who tried to reach the mother. DHS had previously visited the home and attempted to contact Davis, but each and every time she either hung up the phone or pretended to speak a different language. Given the situation, DHS arranged for the children to be placed in the care of their father, who stated that he had no knowledge of her whereabouts or whether she had planned to return.
Hey, this is Timmy. Hey, Timmy, this is Corporal Longatello from the police department.
I'm sorry, just give me 1 second.
Hello?
Hello? I'm sorry, I'm at work. This is Mr. Sims.
Hey, this is Corporal Longatello, Trim Police Department.
Yes, sir.
So, I'm with your daughter and your son, and the mother has left them pretty much abandoned at the residence here in Truman.
Yeah.
And the 15-year-old is taking care of the 1-year-old and the 3-year-old right now. I have DHS on the way coming to investigate what's going on.
Well, I thought Mom was at home.
Mom hasn't been home all day today. Mom hasn't been home since this morning? Yeah, she hasn't been home since this morning. According.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, your daughter's been watching the 1-year-old and 3-year-old by herself.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to talk to her?
Do I need to come and get them?
You want to talk? I mean, DHS is involved in that, and which is, if there's a possibility that you can start heading this way, because I would recommend you start heading this way so you can actually talk to DHS to see what's going on.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Pretty serious matter. So, yeah. Do you want to talk to your daughter?
Yes.
Yeah, here she is.
Later that night, shortly after the children were taken away, Letitia Davis returned home and would be promptly taken into custody by the police. The report says the teenager indicated her mother had done this several times before and was relieved to finally have had help. Davis now faces 3 counts of endangering the welfare of a minor.
Miss Adams. Okay. Where are you at today?
I had called my kid's dad, and I had let him know because he called me about my son Taylor. And the ambulance, I was trying to get to him because they been at their grandma's house in Jeanette. And my truck went down. As he was calling me, my phone went completely dead, and that's why I was talking about the lady, you know, that was on the phone, and that's what I had been telling her. Like, my truck went completely down, and come home trying to, you know, and they just told me that my kid's dad got him. So, and I couldn't even call, let them know to come help me, like, nothing.
Where are you at?
I was stuck on,
can't even lie, look at
I don't even know what the highway name is, but I had been stuck there. And I left here it was about like 2:30. I know it was about 2:30. And that's when he was calling me, like I said, about my son Taylor out at their grandmother's.
Okay. Where's their grandmother's?
Their grandmother's in Earl.
In Earl?
Yes. And my heat doesn't work, so, and everything has been down.
Who's he?
I said my heat.
Oh, your heat doesn't work.
Yeah, my heat and my BLT. And I can show you the text. My landlord, he's supposed to be here to fix my AC, and it's just.
But you leaving your kids there now, knowing that the AC ain't working. Ain't no excuse. I don't give a damn.
Okay. We're gonna have a couple of the officers come over here and talk to you.
Okay.
DHS came by.
Yeah, and I had talked to her. And
let them talk.
She understood, and I was, you know, letting her know what was going on, and Dad had even let her know as well.
Gotcha.
That I had been stuck on the side of the road. So, and my phone went dead, and I haven't been able to contact anybody. And I'm just getting her my phone 3%. I'm just being able to charge up my phone.
Okay. Well, where you got a phone charger in the car?
No, it's been in the house.
It's been in the house?
Yeah. It's been in the house.
Could stopped at the stove.
He's going to go ahead and take you into custody, okay? We've got charges on you as of right now, okay? For the kids. Yes, ma'am.
Can I make a call?
You can make calls when we get to speed.
Okay. That's for you.
Okay.
Who you gonna call?
So what's the charges?
It's gonna be called his child name.
That's my child.
Hey, hold your phone right there.
Girl, get your ass in the car. Now look, it's crazy how the tables turn, huh? The baby been in there crying, knowing that it's probably about food and different things like that. Now you out here want to cry and stuff like that. No, you should have made sure them kids was straight before you even left that house. They shouldn't have been there by themselves. No goddamn way. 15. Now look, I understand we all done grew up. Well, I can't say we all. A lot of us grew up with our parents going to work and different things like that, so we had to sit at home and stuff like that. But this wasn't the case. That little girl said she been out with different men every day, like I said before, popping cat all the time, man. And that ain't the way to do it. And I know she probably mad as hell at the little girl, boy, for telling that she been messing with different men. But hey, it is what it is. You know, the truth do come to the light at some point in time. But when it's a situation like this, man, I don't have no sympathy for them, because anything could have happened. Somebody could have broken into your house, did something to them. The house could have burnt down. All type of different stuff could have happened, man. You know, so yeah, you put yourself in this situation and you got to go ahead and deal with the consequences of your actions. Crying and stuff like that don't mean nothing, you know what I'm saying, in the court of law. And your ignorance ain't an excuse also to the law. So yeah, trust me, man, I do feel like that when people do certain things like this, they are getting exactly what they deserve instantly. This is instant karma, because too many kids been passing away because of their parents not being there. You feel me? Let's get back into it though.
You know, they took me to jail. They said for felony, child felony charge. And they have been felony charge.
Well, let's make a call whenever you get that. They won't be able to get out there. Right, come on. Come on.
Calm down now. Calm down now. No. I like this place, like I'm up here stuck.
I'm literally back my hand. You have it in your pockets.
No, sorry. smack in my face?
I'll get you first.
Okay.
He said he'll take care of the house, lock it up, go bust the car. You want to make sure you want to keys to the car, what do you want?
Can I speak to him?
I'll come to him over here. That's right. Yeah, sure. I want to just have to go.
She full of shit.
Man, damn.
I know. Damn, baby.
Damn. I hate this, bro.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, you'll go see a judge in the morning. And you'll get to telling your side of the story, okay?
But
I mean,
I'm saying like he been telling me.
I just told him.
I understand that. He could be over there at court tomorrow if he wants to. He can go up there and see how things turn out. But I mean, you got to go in front of the judge. I understand that you've been stuck, but we got to. I mean, more importantly, the things that was important was the kids. Okay. Yeah. So.
And their well-being.
That my house had my landlord has came to fix my AC. I don't have AC in my big room for nothing. Like I'm heading towards my other baby. Like everything just been crazy today.
Yeah.
Like it's been crazy.
Where is your other baby?
My kids there with their grandmother. I'm telling you, my kid's dad, he had been calling me so I could come up there because the because he has fallen to slime. Like y'all can call them, y'all can do all that. Like that's who I was.
Well, we spoke to him earlier today.
Yes, that's
he's the one that he's the one that has the kids.
Yes, and I know that she has. That's what she told me that she took them to you. I know all of that.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I said, as of right now, we're gonna have to take this, one step at a time. We're gonna have to, we got charges. Yeah, have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay.
Listen to that video, man. I feel like she's getting what she deserves. They're probably gonna find a way to let her off or listen to sentence and things like that. But I do feel like that, when it's a situation like this, people don't understand the severity of what could happen in these situations. A lot of people do be feeling like, well, this can't happen to me, or they're above certain things happening to their family and things like that. But you got to understand, like they say, the saying goes, anybody can get it. That's the truth, and I mean literally. So you gotta treat life like that. Like you gotta understand and know that if I do leave my kids here, it's a possibility that something can go wrong. Making up all these excuses, saying what was supposed to happen and stuff like that. If you can make a $10,000 bond, which ain't nothing but $1,000, but I feel like if you can make that type of bond, then you should be able to go ahead and get that AC fixed. Call somebody out there, get it fixed. Some type of way. The landlord probably can reimburse you. Try to work out an agreement, but they wouldn't even have to worry about any of that if they were with her. You feel me? But I do want to know your thoughts and opinions on this situation. I hate it that these kids are going through so much stuff with these lame ass parents, but it is what it is. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this whole situation. If you made it to the end of this video, I definitely do appreciate y'all. And yeah, man, shout out to the little girl for making sure that the family was straight. And she was tired of that stuff, so you never know what possibly could have happened if she didn't do nothing about this situation, because they was already having some animosity and things like this. She probably would have jumped on her mama, grabbed her by the throat and threw out the window. But hey, let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything, and I will holler at y'all later on another video.